You've met a lot of gay men, I imagine.
Yeah, but I'm also trying to think like how many gay guys are 6'10"? Like I don't think that even is right. Like I'm actually really
gay
curious.
Not allowed to be
now.
6'5".
I don't know what
6'10".
happens, right? Like I know a bunch of people who are like I know a handful of people who are 6'6" and they're all straight.
Am I too tall to be gay?
I think you might be.
And we're so fucking back. It's the You're an Idiot podcast. I'm Alex Dragovich. Join with me today, LA's finest, but a native New Yorker, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Jared Goldstein.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, baby. I did some research on you before. Welcome to the pod.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming out to Bushwick.
This is perfect. It's almost like I'm in an episode of a TV show about being on a podcast. This is like so just like
Crashing season 4.
Yeah.
Reboot. The podcast.
We gotta reboot Crashing.
That's what we got to do. I am so interested. Like I know I think Pete Holmes started so many careers in so many ways. At least so many people. Have you hung out with him?
I have, yeah.
Good dude.
He's so nice. He's
Yes.
such a nice guy. I met him at JFL doing JFL, which is a cool way to meet him.
Of course, yeah. He hosts New Faces.
He
right?
hosts New Faces, and he was just so nice.
He's everything you'd hope.
Yeah, he's
I
taller
imagine.
than you'd even think.
He's a big dude.
He's tall.
Is he taller than me?
I don't know actually. How tall are you?
I'm 6'6".
You're 6'6".
Yeah.
I think he's also 6'6".
But I'm thin. I got to get some muscle mass. I got to get bigger, folks. That's the goal for the summer is to get jacked. And
Okay. Are you eating a lot of protein?
You know, no, I'm not. No, actually, I started physical therapy. So,
Oh, good.
yeah. Did I talk to you about this
I have
already?
sciatica right now. I'm reading Healing Back Pain.
So I have this written down. We'll get to you have chronic pain.
Yeah.
We'll get to chronic pain in a sec. I just want to get this off my chest, and I think you'll think this is pretty interesting because you're from the area.
Yeah.
So I got this, as my listeners know, that's kind of why I want to jump on this. My listeners know the past month I moved. I got this like steal of an apartment in Ridgewood.
Okay.
Balkan Eastern European landlord.
Perfect.
It's like I was told like you take care of her, she'll take care of you.
Okay.
She's made me lunch a few times. Like it's very like she's very hands-on with a lot of this stuff.
All right.
So all's been going well. She's a little kooky, like with like, because I'm on the first floor. She's a little kooky with like people walking by. She was like, you got to keep your windows, your blinds shut. She goes, there's an Asian family that looks in. I swear to God.
It's me. It's me and my labubu.
It's just you. Hi.
I'm just like,
It's actually my friend, but no, it's kind of, yeah. So she'll like, the little racist stuff here or there. And like, they're very hands-on, whatever.
Yeah.
And,
but the lunches are good, right?
The lunches are good.
Okay, so yeah.
Which overrides some of the racism. But she's like, it's one of those things where it's like, these are things that aren't unexpected, right?
Yeah.
With this situation. She, last week, she texted me, hey, are you free? I'm like, yeah. She goes, can I come by your apartment? I'm like, sure, of course.
Huh.
She comes by. She goes, hey, my son her son's 40, by the way. My son just got, he's part of like the Texas floods. His place got like destroyed. He needs a place.
Okay.
Are you willing to move out?
What?
Yeah. She asked me to move out, and I was like, oh, I was like, did you ask the other tenants? She goes, I did. Everyone said no, and they've all been here like 5 years. Like her place is like a very kind of classic New York, like family owned. Like she owns it, and these people are like her family now. Like these people that live in the building, like she's known them. She gives them all great deals. I'm this like new guy because this room, I don't know how this room randomly opened up, but she was like, are you willing to move out? And I was like, I don't want to move out. And I know in my mind, like legally, I don't have to for a year. No. So I've never had a situation like this, but so I said no. And she was like, it's fine. No big deal. And she's like, thank you for asking or for listening. But the past week, 3 separate occasions, she's sent me listings for apartments that she wants to take me to look at.
No.
Yeah, buddy. I know. And I'm like, I'm not going to say her name. I'm like blank. Like I really want to stay here. And I really appreciate if you didn't like kind of pressure me to leave. And she's like, I'm not pressuring you to leave. I'm not doing anything wrong. Like, I love you. I'm like, you've known me
Well,
6
I
weeks.
actually don't even need you to love me. I just need you to leave me alone.
Leave me alone, right?
Whoa.
It's a situation where like I didn't think this would kind of happen, but so then I'm like, hey, I'm not willing to move, right?
Yeah.
She goes, how about this? She goes, how about you move into my...
You don't stay.
What
about that?
Yeah. But she was like, how about you move into my apartment? My son moves into your apartment.
Okay.
I'll go to my aunt's. And after like 4 or 5 months, once he gets settled, we'll find him a place. You can move back into your place. And this all already, I'm like...
Well, that's a pain.
That's a lot, too.
You have to move twice now?
Yeah.
Their schedule.
And also, I don't know the legality, the literature of like what it means to move apartments. Like, is that addresses, fine print stuff?
Yeah.
I think in theory, like if we do this like handshake deal, she can just have her son move into my room. Then she's like, hey, I actually just want it. Kicks me out to the street. Like there's a lot that can go on there. So it's like, I'm really quite, I've just been so I'm like, why can't your son go to your aunt's?
Yeah.
And she's like, my aunt has dementia and he's an alcoholic, which I didn't know.
The son is an alcoholic.
The son's an alcoholic.
But what does the dementia have to do with the alcoholism?
Unbelievable question. That's also what I asked.
Yeah.
She goes, well, he's like a party boy at 40. And I go, well, why don't you have him take your room?
Yeah.
Your apartment. And she goes, because she's got this like nicer apartment than mine, obviously.
Yeah.
Nicer apartment, really nice backyard. And she's like, she goes, I spent 20 years on that backyard, all my plants, all my flowers. She's like, he's gonna have parties with friends and have friends in the backyard. They're gonna ruin my backyard. He can't have my apartment. And I'm like,
and none of this is your problem, but
this is not.
I have a great idea.
A problem can be solved.
Yes.
Look at this. This is great. This is a great start to the pod.
So you live alone in this apartment?
Oh yeah.
And a big part of the appeal is that it is so affordable, right?
Totally. Yes.
Have you considered letting her son live with you, cut your rent in half, or even you know what I mean?
Whoa. It is
not forever, but like, let's say the 4 month of shuffling around, instead of you having to shuffle around and move twice in 4 months, what if you say for the next few months and we can, he can move in.
Yeah.
He'll sleep on the couch. You can put a bed in the living room or whatever you need.
Wow.
And your rent you're paying fucking nothing.
Yeah.
And then anything you deal with, you go, well, my rent's $300 a month. So
Sure. Empathetic Jared, folks. This is a good line of questioning. The thing is, it's not a one bed. It is a studio.
Okay.
I think it might get pretty tight.
It's too tight.
And from what she's said about this guy, it doesn't seem like he's going to be the most pleasurable.
Oh, so by alcoholic, you don't mean like recovering struggle. You mean like just drinks a lot and parties.
Yeah, like alcoholic in the worst way, it seems like. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Not like alcoholic as in like he's like, he wakes up and thanks the universe.
Yeah.
And like, no. It's like
has ice cream every single night, or else someone will be killed.
Yeah. He just eats like 4 cookies a day now instead.
Yeah.
No, he's like apparently to her, like he can't go to the aunt's place because like he'll like fuck her house up essentially.
Okay.
So
wow.
Yeah, so it is an odd predicament, and it's something that, you know what, if you're listening and you have any idea. So here's the button to the story, the way to kind of wrap this up and where I'm at right now. I called the realtor who showed me the place because he's known her 5 years.
Okay.
And or 5 or 10 years. And then he was like, oh, okay. And he like sighed in a way of like, here she goes again. Like, she's just kind of like,
I'm surprised there's a realtor involved. That's kind of seems like
that
story sounds like Craigslist. Like you found your way to this.
It does. Yeah. So this guy's pretty damn official, but he his colleague has known my landlord for 15 years now, has worked with her for 15 years. So he's like,
Okay.
we've known her for a long time. We're going to get this figured out. And the way, because the way I put it to him, I was like, dude, I don't want to just like get kicked to the curb like in like 2 months or anything like that. I don't want like this. I don't want any trouble. I just hate that.
Crazy that she's sending you listings. Really crazy. Are the listings like appealing at all? Maybe as a landlord.
There was one where I was like, I would consider this, but it's like a half mile further away from the city, and I'm already in Ridgewood.
Yeah.
So it's like I just wasn't willing to.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? So
maybe through the power of landlorddom, she could like hook you up with some sort of like backdoor deal or like
if
some
she knows
secret
some other
listing.
folks.
Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
maybe she knows something, and maybe that's another thing you could offer. Maybe you can offer your son moves in with me, you cut my rent in half for as long as he's there.
Wow.
Or you send me something genuinely interesting and you give her parameters. Go, I want to live at the top of the Empire State Building. I want to spend $900 a month.
Yes. Yeah.
I want to have a doorman. Yeah.
And that's what I told the realtor, and I was like, you know what, man? I was like, if we need to like take for the next couple of months, you try to find something, like you want to move me, and like, we kind of have a plan. He's like, where you're at. He's like, you have one of the best location. He's like, you're not getting a better deal.
Whoa.
He's like, you struck. He's like, this place is as good as it gets, in my opinion. He's like, obviously could say I could help you out and we could try to find something, but he's like, you know how good this place is. I'm like, yeah. He's like, we know her well. He's like, we're going to figure this out. And that makes me feel a lot better.
Yeah.
But it's like, I hate that I had to start on this like this kind of like rocky situation with her, you know?
I mean, totally.
I think people have like crazy New York kind of stories like this, but like, I did not think it was going to be as, I can't imagine how bad this son is, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I think you're going to find out sooner or later.
I really appreciate you, because everyone that I've spoken with about this, like my sister, a couple of my friends that I've tossed this over to, everyone that I've told this has been like, fuck her son. You can stay there for the year. Like, she can talk to you in a year. Like, what are you doing? I really appreciate you being like, hey, like maybe you move here, maybe like you kind of discuss something, which I'm kind of with you on. Like, I understand the whole, like, there's family stuff going on, but
never say no without a number.
Wow. Folks, this is LA. This is why we bring the LA people in here.
Business.
They know business. Show biz, folks. But you are, but that's a good segue in a way. It's like, you are legitimately, like, at least in my opinion, from what it seems from the outside, you seem legitimately bi-coastal at this point.
I am.
How are you doing it? This is your
generational wealth.
There we go, folks.
I'm actually kidding. I don't have that. But
we've had a lot of comics on, and I don't think we've had kind of your situation. This is interesting.
Yeah. Well, basically, I'm from here.
Yes.
My family's still here.
Yeah.
And they allow me to leech off of them when I want.
That's my situation when I go back to Chicago.
Yeah. So I live in LA. I'm from here. I come back.
Is it hard for you to get? So Long Island, how long does that take for you to get in the city? That's how.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. My sister lives in Brooklyn.
No brainer.
So when I'm here, I'm in Brooklyn.
How's she? Does she ever say like, "Hey, Jared,
beat it"?
Are you? Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I do.
And then you kind of, she'll be like, "Hey, that's kind of a long time."
Yeah, I was gonna ask you at the end of this, can I stay at your place?
I'm like, dude, I got a 40-year-old Romanian dude already. What a sitcom. Me, this alcoholic, and you. It's great.
Yeah.
But no, but dude, it's like I feel like the when you come and you're like, hey, you tell your sister, hey, I'm gonna stay a week, 2 weeks, 3. How are you kind of paying it back?
I try to pull my weight. She's not always there, which is helpful.
Smart.
She's not always there. Also, what has helped is that we now have a 5-year-old in the family.
Oh.
I have a niece.
And you're kind of...
My parents call her their granddaughter. My sister calls her daughter. But to me, she's my niece. And so there's kind of this like familial pull
of
a 5-year-old. You know, it's like these
sure,
are the
sure, sure.
golden years.
Oh, okay.
So it's like we got to see each other.
And
she's only gonna be 5 once. She's only gonna be 4 once. She's gonna be 3. It's her 6th birthday. You know, it's like so we're like.
Are you as like the defunct babysitters that help your sister?
I barely help. It actually is so interesting because it's like I
Dude,
am
I'm
fully
the same.
capable of helping.
Yeah.
I essentially I want to help. We
Yeah.
have a great relationship. We get along great, me and my niece.
Yeah.
Whenever I need to watch her for truly 5 minutes, like my sister or my mom, the way they ask me is like it's really funny to me. It's very insulting. Like, can you watch her for 5 minutes? And I'm like, of course. But they're like, no, like, can you
Dude,
watch her for 5 minutes?
Is this a comic thing? My sister will be like, I'm going to Target, and I'll be like, see ya. And she'll be like, no, like, okay, so do you know like what to do? Like, she's Target's 4 minutes down the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's like, no, like I have to, she has, taken her daughter with her to Target before to be like,
just to be like, you can't.
Just to be like, it's better that I take her with me
to Target
than have Alex maybe miss her while he's watching basketball or something like
yeah.
that. My whole family is, they haven't trusted me with her for like an afternoon before. Like it's like it won't. That's interesting. I wonder what they're just like, I have not been the most, I don't know like what the baby effects are for you, but like, but dude, it didn't really.
Diarrhea, nausea.
It didn't do any, like, there's something about like when I think a lot of people like, you see your niece, you see your nephew, or you hold your friend's baby and you're just like, I'm kind of like, this is definitely a cute human.
yeah.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
giving cute.
It's giving cute. Like I'm like, I can see the allure.
Yeah.
It hasn't. It never like.
I know.
No baby fever. Is that what it's called?
I guess. Yeah. They say that it like happens with your kid, but then I have friends who they're going, it's not.
Yeah.
Like I don't feel it yet.
Their kid's like cute as shit. Like they're posting all these pictures.
Yeah.
Everyone's like you're like their baby's just like.
It's hard. Like, being a parent is like the hardest job. It's so hard. Like if I had a kid, I would hit it. I would leave it at the store and I would say good riddance.
Yeah. I've seen my sister try soft parenting.
Yeah.
And it's like, just
you do soft for like 3 hours and then it's like really extreme parenting for
just
5
do
minutes.
what works.
Yeah.
It's like
watching
her talk to her daughter and my niece like she's a coworker. Like, you know, like it's like there's HRs around, you know, she's like, I really didn't appreciate what you did. And it's like, just tell her to fucking get in line.
I know.
It's your kid.
And the other thing, it's like, so my niece is 5.
Gentle parenting.
Yeah.
Sorry.
My niece is 5 and she is like becoming like any kid. Kids can be annoying, you know?
Sure.
But when it's hard to know like when it's a personality trait that needs intervention and when it's like, oh, she's just a kid.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
And so it's tough. And I think we're like, I don't think we're there yet, but I think we're getting close.
So she has like quirks where you're like, damn, this might be a professional to get involved or something.
No,
like that?
I just mean like I just mean like intervention by you know,
kind
making
of
sure to squash out the behavior.
Discipline. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Like is this just a 5-year-old or is this who we've raised? And we need to course correct now.
Oh, dude,
you know what I mean?
My sister with the iPad, like, she gave up on no iPad. Like,
just give them the iPad
quickly.
Get it closer to them. Get the iPad right up. Right, it's gonna help them actually.
They'll be smarter. I mean,
I found out that kids aren't riding bikes anymore. They're not learning how to ride bikes.
What?
Yeah, kids aren't learning how to ride bikes.
What are they doing?
Then also, there's a summer camp that my sister's friend's kid goes to.
Yeah.
And they have podcasting at the summer camp. They have a podcast studio.
How old?
7.
What?
Isn't that crazy? So like, I think
this
just
week
go
on Who's Got
fast and hard.
Cooties, it's
that's a good podcast.
Yeah, it's like, holy shit. That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
These like 7-year-olds.
I think just lean in, like just get in. If your
that's
5-year-old
interesting,
doesn't
yeah.
have a YouTube channel, like get started.
If your 5-year-old isn't like having big time subscribers,
Yeah, just try it out. And
Yeah.
because also here's the thing too, it's like
if Blue Chew's not sponsoring your kid's podcast,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
here's my loose theory about it is like, okay, as a former child actor who was like a professional kid who was put into, professional environments for money. If your kid is a professional YouTuber, it is a lot safer than being a child actor because you're just doing it at home.
Sure.
Like there's no, you're not, you know what I mean?
But I feel like if you're
There
doing
are no strange men around.
That's okay. That's a
Like
whole
you're
different
actually not putting
bag
your
of tricks.
child in any danger, other than
Yeah.
like cyberbullying, but also
Yeah.
it's like, is your kid going to even read the cyberbullying? Like, don't
Right,
show them the
right.
cyberbullying.
But I
Like,
think that, my question would be like, let's say if you're doing like an Oshkosh Bagosh commercial or something
Yeah.
like that, like as a kid, or some Gap thing, as like you're putting on like clothes or whatever. That is, to me, that's a pretty straightforward job. Whereas like a
Yeah.
YouTuber, it's like, you're miking up. Do I want my kid to, like watch some documentary and review it? I don't know what YouTuber kids do.
they
Like,
open toys. They open toys and they play with them.
they do like unboxings or whatever.
Literally.
So they're like, so this is
Yeah.
what and then other kids are. So there are famous kids to other kids.
Yeah. I think the biggest YouTuber period is like a 7-year-old.
Oh my God.
I don't know who, but it's like a little boy who like opens toys.
Whoa.
Yeah, the other day my niece was on the iPad and she's just on it, and it's funny. She like the cases for kids' iPads are so crazy.
Sure.
They're like
Yeah.
rubber and pink and have butterfly wings so it can stand like a TV.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
she's holding this giant rubber butterfly,
Yeah.
and then has like pink headphones with like cat ears.
Yeah. It
So
is cute. It's cute.
very, very cute. And then I walked over and looked at what she was watching, and it was like an ASMR like video of like a ball kind of rolling into different like what's that? Rhubarb. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I'm not sure. No. I wish.
What's the thing of like it's a puzzle and it's like all these little steps, and then like the ball falls into
Maxim, you got any takes?
Is it Mousetrap?
yes, but what is that called? A Rube?
Oh, Rube Goldberg
a
machine.
Rube Goldberg, bro. Yeah, that. It's one of those.
Okay,
And she was
okay.
watching like a video of one.
It's interesting that like I don't even know what these kids like. It makes us, God, it really makes me feel so old in a way. But it's like I can't even guess.
Yeah.
What these kids' lives are gonna look like.
Yeah, it's like we can't guess what our life is gonna look like in 20. We're gonna be here too. You know what I mean?
We're gonna be. I mean, yeah. Dude,
like we're gonna be here too. I just watched the rehearsal last night.
Oh yeah.
I watched all of it in one sitting. The season 2. It was. Did you see it?
I haven't seen season 2 yet, but that's where he learns to fly a plane.
It's unbelievable. But there's a part where he like kind of like goes through someone's life in stages.
Yeah.
And he's dressed like a young. It's of Sully, the famous Sully guy in the Hudson. So he's dressed as him as a kid.
Yeah.
So he looks like a kid in like the 50s or the 60s.
Yeah.
And then he's him as an adult in the 80s, and then he's dressed up like it's the 80s. And I went, "Oh yeah, like we've been doing this the whole time. Like people in the 50s didn't know what the 80s were going to be."
Sure.
And we don't know what it feels a little scarier because of computers and like the synchronicity, is that what it's called?
Maybe.
Is that 2041, the synchronicity?
I wish.
Do you know what that is?
Mm-mm.
Okay, there's so little that I know, and that is one thing I do know. Is that
Okay.
in 2041 we will reach the synchronicity, if I'm saying it right.
Oh, well, this is a bomb that's been dropped
And
on
that
me.
is when like robot intelligence matches human intelligence.
That's a
That's
no-brainer.
the moment. It's happening in 2041.
They've got it. They
Yeah.
got the day.
And then after that, it passes us goodbye.
So the robot intelligence matching our intelligence in terms of like how you can train it, teach it, and in the same
it is.
way.
It's all trained and taught, and it's now smarter than us from 2042 on.
whoa, I already think ChatGPT's got me.
Yeah,
like, cooked.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Here's what I think. It knows more facts than us.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I don't think it's as smart.
Well, it'll be like perceptive.
Yeah.
In a way that like will be that we won't. It'll be as perceptive as like humans. It'll be able to take in information.
And I guarantee if you went to that summer camp where they have podcasting, there are 7-year-olds having the same conversation we're having right now with pretty much the same amount of information like happening. Like I don't know that we have any more to argue. Are you smarter than a 5th grader? Like I don't think we have.
No.
You could play them side by side, like 2 7-year-olds talking about this and us talking about this. And it's like, it would be like, it would just match.
Yeah, that's really, damn, that is unreal. Yeah, these kids are going to be, because now I also saw like kids like want to be YouTubers. Like that's like, that's like, they don't want to be.
They want to be YouTubers.
Do you remember even what you wanted to be as a kid? Do you remember?
I wanted to be an actor, and then I was a child actor on Broadway.
You've got a particularly, you've got a symmetrical ass face, dude.
Hey, thank you so much.
You've got a great face.
Wow,
thanks. And I imagine so you got a lot of work early on, then in high school, then you've always been an actor then.
Yeah.
And then what I don't want to touch, like, you don't have to talk too much about it, but you touched on like creepy guys.
Yeah.
And,
well,
like,
here's the thing.
Commercials. Yeah. I'm like, okay, Jared, open up.
Let's get into it.
It's into therapy.
Well, luckily
time.
there's nothing to get into because
huge.
I was doing theater as a kid.
Okay.
And there's no money in theater, so there's no pedophiles around.
No.
Yeah, pedophiles, they want money, you know?
Weren't rich enough.
Yeah.
To get touched.
My paychecks weren't big enough for some creep to come over and start diddling, you know?
You missed the boat.
Yeah.
In a way.
So do theater and you'll be fine.
I didn't know that pedophiles were gold diggers.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're like total. They're just trying to get the bag.
No, they're really fiscally conservative. Yeah. No, they're crazy with money.
Is that kind of the thing? So you know people who like formerly like, so if somebody had like a national commercial or like was doing like a run of like progressive or whatever,
or like you think of these like Nickelodeon, like these networks that
was
are
a
churning
doc,
out stars that
was
are on
legit
television.
Yeah,
those children are making hundreds of thousands of dollars. Maybe some of them are making millions of dollars eventually.
Yeah,
and then that's where you're scared. You got to look around. Who's there? What are they like? That's when things get cuckoo.
My limited experience.
But I was making like $600 a week. You know, it's like,
yeah, but still, even like I know, like at least now, some of the limited TV stuff that I've done, it'll be like the day shoots are like $1,000 or something like that, or even
for what?
More. For like a TV show or something.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
Sure.
You know, even if you're like a bit part, like a lot of this stuff.
Yeah.
Did you? Was your parents stage mom?
Yeah.
Was it like they were into it?
Yeah. They were just like really. I was so bad at sports, and my mom. She told me later that she once cried herself to sleep because I was so bad at basketball. And I think it might have had something to do with being gay. But like I think she was sublimating some of that, you know?
People say, why aren't there a lot of gay dudes in the NBA? And we've heard they're just not that good.
They're just not that good. We're just not. We have different skills.
You've met a lot of gay men, I imagine.
Yeah, but I'm also trying to think like how many gay guys are 6'10"? Like I don't think that even is right. Like I'm actually really curious.
Not allowed
now.
to be 6'5".
I don't know what happens, right? Like I know a bunch of people who are like I know a handful of people who are 6'6" and they're all straight.
Am I too tall to be gay?
I think you might be.
Damn.
There's the blood can't move around fast enough. For you to...
I can only be one.
Yeah.
I can only see one thing. That's it's like
you're just factory settings at that point.
Well, dude, there is a thing to the the
also like when you're tall as a man, women are just so into you that you're like I have to do this.
It's a pretty good life. It's a good life. I cannot complain. I didn't realize how. Until like just TikTok in the past couple of years, I didn't realize how short guys were pissed. Short guys are they've been mad for a while about this stuff.
Really?
I didn't realize it. It's the real deal. And now that like, it's all like people are commenting on like women are being like, you gotta be on their hinge, like gotta be 6'1".
Yeah, yeah.
It's like 6'1".
6'1" is huge.
Not that many guys are fucking 6'1".
That's huge.
6'1".
Yeah.
But actually, the WNBA though, lots of gay women, lots of
yes.
gay,
Yeah.
which is interesting because they're I don't know how that I guess maybe it's you have to like girls to be good at basketball. I guess.
If you're gay and 6'6" or taller, please reach out.
Chime in. There was when I was playing in college. We would have parties over the summer. Like all the athletes were in town during the summer.
Yeah.
Or on campus. And I remember these two. We were playing beer pong. These two girls on the basketball team. They were wrestling for like a long time, and then they wrestled every party over the weekend. That turned into them dating. They went from wrestling. They think they were just.
That sounds so hot. That sounds so hot. Like imagine how charged the wrestling was.
I was.
Can you imagine?
As a sophomore in college, I was like, oh, I guess they're like drunk and like that's a drunk wrestling. But I didn't put together. I was like, maybe they're feeling each other out. But but I guess that's how it goes. I think they dated for a bit. It was a good time.
Have you ever felt fetishized for being tall? Like, have you ever had like interactions or moments that you're like,
I've had some older women who I think are like a little bit more I think I've had some older women who don't really give a fuck anymore. And they'll just like
they just start barking like a
they'll
dog.
Look at me in the elevator and be like, so what's your deal? Or like, so like you're like literally like women who are like women in their 60s, like 50s and 60s will just give me the up down and be like, so what sport did you play? Like they like it's like they talk to me at a bar, like, so how tall are you? Like where are you from? Like they're chatting me up. Older women who are just like, they got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Nothing to lose. And they chat me up for sure. And I think those are the moments where I go, okay, probably they might be this, they maybe they feel like, we always have, there's always people in your life like, I wish I talked to that person on the train or at that bar once.
Yeah.
Maybe they're like, hey, I wish that I approached that tall guy one time.
Yeah, and then they see you.
And they're like, maybe this
is their second act.
This is true. I can't imagine, do people like, because I don't even know your full ethnicity.
No one does.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
that's good. I'm safe.
I'm half Japanese.
Half Japanese and half
Jewish, white guy.
Half white, half Japanese.
Yeah.
Is it? Have you felt yourself fetishized? I guess in that sense.
Honestly, like the short answer is, or like I guess the headline. Is no.
Yeah.
The headline is no, but obviously it has happened. There's been moments sure. But. Never anything crazy. I've never had like a crazy, you're never going to believe what this guy said to me while we're hooking up story.
Yeah.
Do you have a story like that? Like something happened when you're hooking up with this girl that was like.
I can't lie. The only time a girl has said anything to me, because for some reason, because of my eyes, she did ask if I was half Asian once.
Okay.
So I don't know, but I don't think I come across as
you were just sleepy.
I've gotten Jewish. I've gotten Jewish before once. But it was interesting. Are you bi at all? Are you? I don't know how to ask. Are you full? What's the question?
Here, my answer is like, if I am bi at all, it's so little that it is essentially negligible.
Yeah.
But I don't ever want to close that door, and I have had some of the most beautiful women on this planet. Mm-hmm. Shoot their shot with me.
Yeah.
And I hope one day
it clicks.
It
or,
clicks.
Or at least you get
and the answer is yes from me, and something happens, because I'm like, I really like the women who hit on me. It's
You're like,
crazy. They are so much hotter than the guys who hit on me that I'm like, it almost feels like, that this is a waste,
Well,
and I
what
need to
well, what I'm alluding to is because it's kind of like you doing like the half white, half Japanese. If you essentially, if you find a partner, most likely you would adopt. I imagine if you wanted to,
I
have
guess.
I guess,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess if you marry a man,
I don't know, maybe like inseminate. No, I'd probably adopt. Yeah, you're right.
because if you're at the point. You kind of perfected the mix. You know what I'm saying? You got half.
Yeah.
You don't really want to go if you get with like a white woman.
Yeah.
Not gonna be as hot as you.
But here's the thing, though.
Your kid can't be as hot.
I like growing up. My mom is from Hawaii. She's Japanese from Hawaii.
Yeah.
So me and my sister. We live on Long Island. We're around mostly white people who are interacting with us in a way that lets us know that we are, biracial, and that's kind of, especially at the time, it was kind of rare and like interesting.
Oh wow.
Whenever we'd go to Hawaii, where it's flipped, it's predominantly Asian now.
Yes.
The experience was really like, felt more intense there, of like being looked at by strangers as someone who was half white as opposed to someone who was half Asian.
Oh, okay, interesting.
And I remember feeling that as a kid, and I remember it feeling intense in a way that was both positive and negative, but ultimately more positive than negative. But you later on, you learn about, you fill in the blanks, and you learn about all the stuff, colorism, X, Y, and Z, and you have to go, oh, that's why it felt a little bit weird.
Yeah, as like it's like I don't want to say like it's ambiguous, or did you have a so-called like, were you looking yourself in the mirror and going like, wait, what am I?
A little
what's
bit,
going
yeah.
on?
So when I was a kid, sometimes I was like, I wish I looked either totally Asian or not Asian at all. I remember thinking that at times.
Oh,
But it's funny to like have had experienced that as a kid, having like Asian adults look at me, a half Asian child, in this way that felt like a little too intense, that I wasn't sure fully why.
Oh,
And then sort of more recently, I saw what I would assume is perhaps a quarter Asian person. She was like probably 15.
Sure.
She had blonde hair and freckles.
Oh.
And when I saw her, I was like,
what?
And I was like, wait, oh my God, I'm now doing what they were doing.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I also can't imagine. I can totally see like the questioning.
Yeah.
I can't imagine there was like, you'd have to be pretty fucking fucked up to like bully you as a kid, to be like, look at this. Who's this half?
Yeah, I didn't get that much.
No, like,
I didn't really get that
there's
much.
no like, there's no schoolyard. No one's that sharply racist. As a kid.
Yeah.
There's no 7-year-old who's like coming for you like that.
Not at all. No. And it made my sister really popular.
Oh, sure. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. It was, and my sister was already, she had a mind for branding. She was like,
Smart
I remember
gal.
she told like all of her friends would say that she was Hawaiian.
Mm.
And then I remember and she was very popular, and she had
Yeah.
all these jokes about being Hawaiian with her friends.
Yeah.
And then when I learned about that, I pulled my sister aside, and I was like, we're not Hawaiian, right? Like, we're Japanese. Mom's just from Hawaii. And she was like, I know, but they like it, so just let them think it. And I was like, oh,
there we go.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, she was smart.
And I promise I am like not going to fucking like hammer this card or hit this button too much while you're on the pod.
Totally.
It's something I'm very interested in. Do you think from your understanding, do you think it's easier for kids to come out now in 2025?
Oh, probably.
Do you think so?
I think so. I mean,
and was it difficult?
Yeah, it was. It was. It was just
around our time.
Yeah, I think it's when I was like closeted, like gay was still so like sexual. Like that's really all we had for gay was like anal. And then also like HIV,
No, it's a legitimate.
Like that's what gay was.
The thing that I just remember talking to, people who like right after we graduated high school or even like later in high school, some guys who were in the closet or had just come out, they were like, I was like, so how do you like, meet guys. And at this time, like 2000s, like you had to like go to like some dive bar in the weird part of the city and go meet some. And it seemed like almost like sketchy or like unsafe in a way to like go like meet
100%.
And now it seems like you could a little bit more. But is that? But it's almost not scary, but like
fully scary.
Okay.
No, it was so scary.
Because like you're trying to meet someone online and it's like a weird MySpace or whatever. I don't know.
I just think now to come out now, there's easier like messaging and like ideas about what it means to be gay.
Sure.
You know, there's Jonathan Van Ness, there's like a rainbow flag. There's like Glee. There's like that Lady Gaga song. There's like all these cute pop stars.
Totally.
You know, in like 2000 and whatever, it was like, I want to have a cock in my ass. And you're like, oh. Yeah. And so that was hard.
And you're like, because
no other kid had to be like, I want to eat a pussy in my mouth. You know what I mean? Like no kids had to do that. So to come out was like this really vulgar. It was just so vulgar.
Yeah. And it seemed like, I don't know who you would navigating, like finding other people, like finding the community, because without social media and it being clearly less accepted then, at least on the whole.
Yeah.
Just going to be like, in my mind, I'm like, if I'm like a senior in high school and I'm like, I want to go, how do you even find talk to a guy or who?
There were like 4 gay people in my school. They were all extreme out gay people. They were all extremely gay.
Yeah.
That was why they were out, was there was no like luxury of like being in the closet for them. But then also like they were largely tortured. So they were like, they were not, you know, they were not like great role models. Like you're like, this is scary. Like I don't want to be like you. Yeah. Although like it was really like tough. Oh yeah.
Man.
And also like most of my early gay like people in my life were fully just bullies. Who bullied me. It's like that dogs bark at dogs thing.
Oh, so bullying you for maybe seeming, or these were these like
I think
straight
they see something in you.
Oh, were they straight at the time or
no out?
They were out and bullied you.
Maybe like, you know, not very convincingly closeted for a brief, maybe a year or two. But we're basically out.
Yeah.
And we're tough. It was tough. It was like tough to have, and it really like to this day, like that is I've had to, and I've pretty unsuccessfully, I've had to kind of like dismantle that a little bit, where I'm like, when I meet gay guys, I'm like, you're gonna bully me like those people bullied me.
Whoa.
Like I'm scared. Like I'm scared of gay guys.
Is there something that stems from, or do you think you just caught a bad batch of like, why are all gay guys mean, Jared? No.
No, it's like, I think it's probably like, I mean, I think this is probably it's probably like a more common experience than you would think, where like, but I think most people are, I don't know, they just figure like, I just kind of like, I'm very sensitive.
Yeah.
I really hold a grudge. I just don't.
How much easier did it get to, how much easier did your life get when you got to college in terms of like exploring and doing
it? Got harder.
No,
it got harder and worse. Because then I started because for the first time, I started getting bullied for being closeted. That didn't happen in high school. In high school, if anyone thought I was closeted or gay, they left it alone. My high school was like weirdly, like really progressive. Totally. And Long Island is not that way anymore. Long Island is now, in 2023, my county that I grew up in outlawed masks. In 2023, outlawed COVID masks.
So your county went backwards a little bit.
Yeah, so much. Suffolk County is known. It's like they have open KKK marches in Suffolk County. Like, Long Island is kind of crazy. But when I was there, for some reason, it was pretty progressive. And no one really.
Where'd you go to school, by the way?
Huh?
Where'd you go to college?
Pace University in the financial district.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So it was even in like New York City.
Yeah, because then once I got there, it was like suddenly like I didn't even feel that Asian in my hometown, because everyone just knew who I was, and my sister, and just we didn't talk about it. Everyone just knew like, oh yeah, that's, you know.
Yeah.
But then suddenly I'm in New York City, And it's funny because it's like you would think you have to leave your small town to go to a big city to like finally feel accepted. But then suddenly I'm around all these strangers who don't know me and they're all going, what are you? What's your ethnicity? What are you? So suddenly every day I'm having to tell people my ethnicity, and all these people are going, you're gay, right? You're so gay. Okay, straight. You're gay.
Holy
what are you?
shit.
You're Asian. You're gay. You're gay. You're Asian. You're like, it was just like, yeah.
It's so it went from like just totally accepted to like being somehow like even you go like 10 miles in and
Literally.
it's like you're like a fish out of water.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah.
And it's weird. It's not like, is it just these other kids were probably
oh my
from like
God.
weird towns?
There was a gay guy who looked so much like you.
What up?
And I am just now putting this together.
Here we go.
We're at a party on a roof, freshman year. It's September.
There we go.
We're having drinks. And then I'm talking to my friend, and then this drunk gay guy comes out who looks exactly like runs up right into my face and just goes, when are you gonna come out already?
No.
In front of like all my friends I'm trying to like lie to.
Oh man.
And then just kind of runs off, and I just kind of rolled my eyes, and it's just like, oh God. Oh,
so
God.
but obviously so did then if you're in if you're closeted this time, but you're still probably talking to some women or just not really.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, because you can't just say you're straight. You have to prove it. You know, it's like you can't. You can't ask a bi person to prove it, but you can ask a straight person to prove it.
Dude, I'm 33 years old. I still am in like group chats where like if I leave if I leave with a girl at the bar, even now,
Yeah,
I'll get a text from a 33-year-old man. Did you fuck?
Yeah,
Did you fuck? You know, 33-year-old men, like my friends.
Yes, they still want to know.
Did you fuck? Guys who are, married or guys.
That is so crazy that straight guys are texting each other that. Did you fuck?
Still, did you fuck? And it's like.
And then do you describe it really slowly to them?
Yeah, it's like.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, so,
so good.
Pussy got wet. Got my dick hard. Like, just to know, like, I'm like, do you like want to.
Tell me more.
Yeah. Why it is strange. We do like want to make, I don't know what it is, or we do want to know that like, it's either like you want to make, I don't know what that is. Straight dudes want to know if their bros are fucking.
That's cool.
A little gay. It's like to want to know that.
Yeah, for sure. But also, I guess like but here's the only reason that it's a problem is because like we made all these rules about what it is to be a man that like no one should even want to live up to. But that is a part of it. So it's just
totally
we've just boxed straight men into you're allowed to do 5 things. Anything outside of those 5 things, and now you're gay. You know, like every other. Women are allowed to talk about sex with their friends, like gay people are allowed to talk about, but if a straight man does something, it's like, whoa.
Right.
But it is though, because I'm like, it's still, that my brain was trained.
Right.
Like
we can just like talk about like crypto, Zin, sports.
Yes. You only like,
fucking.
it only just became legal for straight guys to wear shorts. Like truly like,
yeah, I feel.
It was like 20, I think it was like during the pandemic.
Yeah. I mean, it's still in Chicago. I don't know if it's legal, but like
you might not.
In the Midwest.
States' rights.
In the Midwest, like you might not be able to pull that.
Yeah.
Actually, this is so interesting. This is a list of things. I was just thinking about this today. I made a list of things I wish were cool and socially acceptable.
Okay.
Accepted.
You're like kissing your bros on the mouth.
If you don't meet a girl and it's 2 a.m., you get to kiss your boys.
You know what? Okay, I have one too now. Actually, when you're done, I have one.
I get one. One I was thinking about vasectomies. Okay. I think that should be accepted. Coming quickly. You can tell what kind of weekend I had at this point. But it's I think vasectomy is just like I was talking to I've talked to a few friends about it now where I'm like I think I want to get one.
A vasectomy.
Yeah.
And that's the one where you can't have kids anymore.
Yes, you get snipped.
Yeah, so you don't have to wear condoms.
Like laser thin, apparently and
it's reversible.
The incision. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, Leia, how many times have you said laser thin to somebody?
I think just you.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So a razor thin, is that what's supposed to be? Oh, it's supposed to be razor
No,
thin.
I just mean like that expression, whatever it is. Like you've been selling this to like, everyone in your life.
So I told my friend, and like he kind of he kind of turned the tables on me. I was like, dude, so like, here's the deal. Like, all I got to do is I get this vasectomy. All I got to do is ask girls like, hey, do you have herpes? No?
Yeah.
Well, let's get it going. And he's like, dude, if you're getting a vasectomy, so
You don't have to wear a condom.
so you just have to wear condoms. Like, you're not thinking about condoms correctly. He's like, you can get a bunch of other STIs, and you can get, there's tons of other stuff. He's like, you're not, which I think is a fair point, but
Get the vasectomy.
I think so too, right? I don't know, man.
They'll be free soon.
I get so worried about this stuff because you know, a girl, you know, you'll talk about, hey, are you clean? I'm clean.
Yeah.
I'm on birth control. I can pull out with the best of them. I still, the next day, having,
of course,
my anxiety's like through the roof.
Oh my God.
So that's something
you are Jewish.
I've been told this by a few people now that I've got a little J in me.
Yeah.
I get, you know, I don't know what it is.
I've had 2 clinicians tell me that I should abstain from sex because I can't handle it. This is like years ago.
Do you have like kind of post
every hookup? I'd be
anxiety
like, I have something. I contracted something, and now I have that something. And I would
I'm not alone here.
Yeah. Oh my God. Every single time I hooked up, and clearly mine is like internalized homophobia. But I'm like, I would run to like a clinic.
Yeah.
And I would get like a panel.
Sure.
And then, you know, and then it would be nothing. There'd be nothing there. And then they would talk to me. And then it happened twice where she would be like, why do you think you have an STD? And I'd be like, because I had sex last night. And she was like, okay, did you use protection? And I would go, yeah. And then she would go, okay, do you ever have unprotected sex? And I was like, no. And then she was like, so why do you think that you have an STD? And then I would just start sobbing. And then she would like grab me like some tissues, and then she'd be like, hey, I think you should abstain from sex. And 2 people, when two people tell you that, you do. And I did.
For how long?
For a long time. For like a couple years, maybe. I don't even know.
Okay.
Like,
I actually kind of want to put a butt. I want to continue this.
You want to put a butt? Where?
Put a butt. Let's put a butt. So
put a butt on my dick.
Let's go find. Can you put a butt on my dick real quick? We have to roll into the Patreon because we're already.
This is a great.
Minutes.
Yeah. The celibacy Patreon.
I want to talk. Yeah. This is where we really get into the nitty gritty.
Yeah.
And talk about not having sex.
Ever.
But Jared, real quick, where can people find you? And do you want anything you want to plug? I'm sorry.
This has been crazy. Just to think of that as a narrative episode is so psychotic. I'm like,
I was just looking at time. I was like, wait a second, this is kind of interesting.
No, for sure. Find me at Hey Jared Hey. I have a really amazing, beautiful social media. There's comedy, there's clips, there's videos, there's photos. There's so many things you can engage with. You can comment, you can like, you can share it if you like something. Hit the little. It's like a paper plane. If you hit the paper plane, you can send it to other people.
There we go.
Other people can see my comedy.
Jared is absolutely hilarious. He's one of the best in New York and LA. Bi-costal, one of the best. He's bi-costal. You can catch him on the road. So good, so funny. You've been in here for listening. Good night and good luck.